I just realized I was sitting there talking for probably 2 minutes and I did not press record. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a little product testing and we are doing something a little different. We are not doing anything with makeup, we are doing hair. As I said in my last video, I am a hairstylist. That's what I do for a living. So I'm always interested in trying the newest hair products, the new tools that are coming out. I love to find out what works the best, what's easier for my clients to use at home so they can get those same results at home as they do sitting in my chair. That being said, we are going to try out the IONIC StyleWinder today. I've been told it's pretty easy to use, so I am always up for something easy, especially when it comes to curling, because I know that's a big issue that a lot of my clients have when they go home to do their hair. They're always like, I don't know how to curl my hair, it takes too long, I don't know how to use a wand, I don't know how to use a flat iron, etc. We're going to put it to the test. What I currently use and love, I probably use this at least 3-4 years now. This is the BELLAMI 6-in-1 wand. The attachment that's on this it's probably close to 1 inch barrel size. It's just the straight one. It's not tapered or anything. So we're going to test this out. We're going to do one side with my BELLAMI and one side with the StyleWinder. And I'm so sorry if the lighting's a little crazy. I'm in my bathroom and I'm sure it's going to be really echoey. So this is what the packaging looks like. You open it up and then there is the little tool. And this is what it looks like. It's got the little cord. Looks like this. It's all white. Ooh, it's got a little clamp. Can y'all see that? Turn it. There we go. And this little thing right here, the barrel spins. So for some reason I was thinking this was going to be a mechanical thing. Mechanical. What am I trying to say? It was going to be like an automatic type of spinner where you push a button and it winds up. I don't know why I thought that. But anyway, so this is what it says. You have in your hands the #1 natural ionic styling tool in America. We invite you to feel the difference. It's one of the most versatile styling tools that creates structured curls or very sexy waves. Clamp the hair section in place, wrap the hair around the barrel, and roll using the finger and thumb to instantly create full cascading waves. It does have a temperature setting, which I absolutely love when I use my hot tools. I don't want to put a lot of heat on hair, especially on clients who have fragile hair, bleach out hair. We want to keep that integrity, and you can do so much damage with your wands and your flat irons at home if you're not careful. So always make sure anything you get has a temperature setting. So since I am going to be comparing these two, I'm just going to start out with using my BELLAMI wand and we'll see how that compares to the StyleWinder. I don't have anything special in my hair right now. I just washed it last night, did not blow dry it, just kind of slept with it damp. That's why it's got this wave thing going on here. I'm just going to be spraying some working spray on some sections when I'm curling because that's what I always do. So I want to kind of give it a fair shot and do exactly what I do with my BELLAMI as I do with this. So I'm going to set my temperature on my BELLAMI to 390. That's usually what I set it on. And I think the other tool may have that exact same temperature. And what I love about my BELLAMI is that it's super easy just to wrap around. I don't have to hold it very long, and I can take bigger sections if I want, or I can take some smaller sections just to kind of give me that multi-curl dimension. I don't want every curl to look the exact same. I want it to be really tousled looking, so I'm hoping that's what this other tool will do as well. normally when I curl my hair with this, kind of like I am, where I'm splitting it up into sections, it probably takes me maybe 10 minutes, if that. I don't have super thick hair. That is something I probably should have said. It is more medium textured, I guess, from the roots to the mid shaft, and then it gets more thin on the ends. I always let my hair cool for 5 minutes or so, maybe sometimes longer if I have the time, and then I will kind of pick through it, brush through it, and then spray it, and then kind of piece it out how I want it. So I'm gonna let this side cool just for a few minutes while I get this side going. I saved this side of my hair for the StyleWinder just because I haven't played with it really, and this side's always easier for me to curl. You know, you have like one side where you hold your hand and it's just like, it's so natural feeling, and then you get to that other side and you're like, wait, this way, back, forth, you know, you gotta kind of talk yourself through it. So I wanted to give it a chance and go with my easy side, just in case it takes a few times to work with it. Bellamy one goes up to 450 degrees. Turn that back down. And the Bionic wand, or StyleWinder, goes up to 446. So pretty close to the same as my Bellamy. Buy the instructions, and I did watch a couple tutorials on YouTube with this. Basically, you clamp the hair, you kind of wrap the hair around once, and then you just kind of twist this little barrel. You twist this barrel like so. Do the exact same. I'm going to spray, just because I don't ever like to go in. Did my hair fall? It fell. Here we go. So I'm going to clamp, turn, and roll. Oh, this is, that was gonna be a little easier. Come on, got this last little end, and I'm not gonna hold it long because I don't know how. It feels like it's getting hot. I can feel the heat. Okay, so that's the curl. Not bad. It's pretty comparable to the curl that I did over here. All right, next section. I'm going to clamp, turn. I just pressed a button. I don't know what I pressed. Hopefully I didn't turn it off. And wrap. So I'm just holding my ends, I guess, as I turn this thing. Oh, that hurts my wrist. Ooh, that's a workout. Okay, I can feel that heat. So I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Ooh, there we go. Another good curl. I didn't get the ends very good on that one, but that's okay. Okay, I turned the heat down. I accidentally pressed a button when I was like turning it, because it is really, when you turn it, my hand, it cramps up. All right, let's see. Clamp. Maybe if I hold it down there and not the hair. I'm just gonna leave the hair be and just hold the end. That's easier when I, ooh, shit. Wait, okay, so that's definitely, it's pulling. It's easier, but I can't get the hair. Okay, let go, let go. It's in front of my hair. Let go. Okay, that piece was a no-go. And I turned the heat down again, crap. Set it back up, let it reach that temperature. Okay, so basically what I tried to do, I was holding the end of my hair on these two pieces, and I was just turning it with my fingers and kind of my wrist. But I wanted to just hold the end of the barrel right here on this little plastic part and just do this because it was so much easier, but my hair was getting caught and it wasn't guiding over the barrel smoothly. It was pulling, so that was not good. And with all new tools. You do have to use them a few times, I understand, to get used to them. You can't just do it one time and give up. But for review's sake, I'm just comparing it to my BELLAMI to see about the curl and if it's easier, the same, etc. So that one did better. But again, I couldn't hold it down here. I was just twisting like this, and I don't know, I think I just maybe have bad wrists after, hang on, water break. Maybe I just have like bad wrists after doing hair so many years, getting carpal tunnel, I don't know. But if I had to like, I don't know, if I had to like hold it like that for my entire head, my hand would really be hurting. I really would, I want to hold the end. I'm gonna try to do it better this time. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it down. And I'm just going to spin, spin. Don't get caught. Don't get caught, don't get caught. Wait, what happened? Okay, it fell out. Shit. Shoot, sorry. Okay. Okay, so that's just not, that's not gonna work. I've got to like hold the end of the hair. Otherwise it does not go, and I can't find the, where is it? There it is. Okay, that did better. See that one? That one did better. I will say I wish this little clamp button was bigger because it's very slippery. So like when you like grab it, it spins when you're trying to let it go. And another thing I will tell you right now that I just don't like is the material that they put on right here. This material right here is like, it's not super sticky. So it's not metal, but it's, I don't know really what it's called, but it's just got that like sticky feel to it. So my hair seems to be catching on this right here, and I do not like that because that can pull hair out easily. I keep pressing the button every time. I don't even know what it's, oh, I turned it off. Tap it and turn. Turn, 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 turn. Hold it. Here's the clamp. There it is. Okay. Why isn't that curling? Okay. So far, I'm not loving this thing. It's got like a cool concept, I guess, with the whole turning the barrel just with your wrist. But I feel like it would be easier just to keep doing, I mean, it's kind of like just a curl and iron. And I can't really space out the curls how I'm gonna spray it, maybe just a little bit. I can't space out the curls on the barrel like I can with my BELLAMI. So like with my BELLAMI wand, when I wrap, I can leave some spacing in between. Or if you want a little bit tighter curl, you can keep it more close together. And you can't do that on here because when you just start turning, it's just gonna turn it and place it wherever. Bending down, getting my squats in for today. Just section. Clamp, turn, twist. Ow. See? My hairs around the top of my head are sticking to this little winder thing. Okay. Where's the button? There it is. I don't like to hold it too long. My hand is hurting so bad. Maybe this is easier on someone else. But again, it's got hairs on it. It's pulling out my hair. That is no bueno. 2 more pieces. Okay, wrap. And ow, ow. Okay. Ow, I got it stuck. Okay, here's another thing I just noticed. Do you see this big old gap here? There is a gap. Sometimes when I snap, it focuses faster. I don't know. There's a big gap right here, and if you're not careful, that hair is gonna get wrapped around that, and it's gonna be a major pain to get it out. I feel like I'm being very negative, and I'm trying not to, but it's kind of frustrating because, like, I know how to do some hair. I mean, I've done it for, gosh, 11 years now, but I mean, you would think a tool like this would not be, ow, that hard to use, especially for me. So if I'm having trouble, that was a pretty curl. I do like that curl right there. If I'm having trouble with it, I can't imagine the people who sit there and tell me like a wand is hard for them, or a flat iron or curling iron. I'm supposed to save my thoughts to the end of the video, I know, but I'm just giving it to y'all as it comes in my head. Did I tell y'all the price of this thing too? Ow! It slipped. I went to turn it and it like slipped out of my, slipped out of my grasp. So as you can see, this side is a little bit tighter curled than my Bellami, which that's because when I curl with my Bellami, I do space it out to where it's that more loose, beachy kind of way. Sorry, I'm looking at my hair trying to describe. Need to look at the camera. So that's why it's a little bit tighter over here, because I could not space out the curls at all. You just kind of twist, and however it wraps it on the barrel, it kind of pushes them close together. So that's going to give you a tighter curl. But it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's got some nice curls to it once you kind of figure out how to work with it. So I'm going to let this side cool for a minute. I'm going to brush through the side I used my Bellami one with. So usually I flip my head over and kind of just zhuzh it. Is that a word, zhuzh? That's what I do. I flip my head over and I zhuzh it. And then I'll use a brush to kind of soften it a little bit more, because I don't like tight curls. And I know that's like a big thing with people right now. The loose, messy curl is very in. Since I gave this side a good probably 10-15 minutes to cool, I'm going to do the same for this side. It already feels like it's cooled down, but just for testing purposes and giving it a fair shot, I'm going to let it cool, because the longer you let your hair cool after you're curling it, it lasts longer. I will come back in just a minute and we will brush this out and then compare and go from there. Coming back, it's been probably about 10-12 minutes. I let this side cool down a little bit. As you can see, the curls definitely loosened up, especially that front piece, which isn't bad. I mean, that sometimes happens. It didn't hold as tightly as my Bellami one does, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do, just because I like to zhuzh it out, that's my new word. Let me take a picture really quick. It's hard for me to like see the side-by-side picture.
Okay guys, so this picture is the Bellami side, a little bit more tighter curled, and this is the StyleWinder.
I just realized I was sitting there talking for probably 2 minutes and I did not press record. Final thoughts, we're done with the styling process. I'm frustrated. Comparing these two sides, I do like the StyleWinder, how it kind of gave me this flow around my face. This held its curl a little bit more. It held its wave. I know from just using my Bellami one that it lasts. Like, I can go maybe 3 days before I need to just like completely wash it or just recurl the whole thing. Usually what I do is I wake up in the morning and I just touch a few pieces around my face and spray and brush it out and I'm good to go. So comparing these two sides to see how this already felt, especially on these little pieces right here. I mean, it's still really pretty wave, don't get me wrong, but it fell quite a bit when I was sitting there fiddling with it like this. So I have a feeling that when I go and do my errands and my, whatever I have to do during the day, it's gonna fall even more. Quite a bit of trouble using the StyleWinder. I could get better at it. I really could if I do it a few more times, but just noticing a few little things that I did not like about it. The big gap right here where my hair was getting caught, it pulled my hair out. So I know people who are not the best working with hot tools, they would probably not like that, and it would probably get jammed around there, and they would probably lose some hair. I did not care for the material that is used right here where the clamp is, because my hair was getting stuck to that, especially when I got up to the top and you have those little baby hairs, you know. I did not like that. My wrist, I need to turn this off. That's hot. It does get hot, I will say that. It heats up really, really fast, so that's good. You don't have to sit there and wait. The BELLAMI one probably takes about a minute or two to heat up. This one probably took maybe 20 seconds, 30-second tops. So that's a plus. Look, I got hair stuck on it. But overall, it's not a bad product. I will say it did give me some pretty waves. I'm not gonna really say curls because it kind of fell, like especially right in there. I don't know if y'all can see, but I don't have much right there. Maybe I just need to use a little bit stronger spray when I'm using this thing, but I really don't want to do that. I'm going to test it out maybe a few more times and see how I like it, if it gets any easier for me. And I'm also going to take it up to my shop where I can test it out on my clients too. But again, for the people at home who are buying this, who are not the best at maneuvering these type of tools, it may be a little hard for them versus just picking up a wand. This is turned off, picking up the wand, taking your section and literally just wrapping it like that. I mean, that took me, what, 3 seconds to do? I hold it on there a few and then I drop it. But yeah, I do like how it kind of waved it around my face. I do kind of like that, but we'll see how long that actually stays like that. Anyway, that is my final thoughts on these two products. I'm going to start doing these little series, whether I do it with makeup or hair tools, hair products, and I think I'm going to call it Test It Tuesday, so I can maybe upload it on Tuesday. Test It Tuesday, yeah, I like that. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you do have this and how you like it. Maybe I was using it completely wrong, but like I said, when I was watching some YouTube tutorials, that's pretty much how they were doing it. And I've seen some other stylists use this thing and they love it. So I don't know, to each their own. I would prefer my BELLAMI. Anyway, overall, I don't hate this wand. I keep calling it a wand. It's a StyleWinder. It's more like a curling iron because it's got the clamp. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not easy to use. I was hoping it'd be a lot easier, especially with the whole twisting thing, but it's more work, honestly. And I don't like that my curls did not hold very well, especially at the bottom, because I know when I go out throughout the day that it's going to fall even more. I don't like to be super negative about products, especially when I go in first time. I know sometimes it takes a little bit to get used to them, but that's just my opinions off the bat. Anyway, that does it for this review. I'm going to start calling it Test It Tuesday. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful week and a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.